Oh hi guys, welcome back to the Welsh Beast YouTube channel. Now please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Let's see if we can get to 150 subscribers by the end of the week. If you can do that, thank you very much. Now I just want to review and react to the trailer for Welcome to Wrexham, the docu-series exploring the takeover of Wrexham Football Club by Reynolds and McElhenney. It's streaming on Disney Plus in the UK in August, Hulu I think in America. The trailer on YouTube has over 5 million views. It's a fantastic trailer. People are excited for it. This is what it was all about originally. The Hollywood takeover of Wrexham was because they wanted to make a film. They wanted to film their journey. And when they finally bought Wrexham, learnt about Wrexham, they realised they had something special on their hands. The trailer is fantastic. You know, it's quirky in places, it's gritty, it's dramatic, very emotional. The filmmakers have done a fantastic job. They've understood the community, the town, the club. All the elements that exist have been brought together. They've worked very, very hard to make this, series. They've attended game after game after game. They've been out in the town filming fantastic shots of Wrexham, the town centre, factories, the community. It's a really, really gripping trailer. In the trailer, the Elvis song features. The Elvis song, Can't Help Falling in Love, which is sung in the stands. The fans are in love with Ryan and Rob. They're grateful for what they've done. Ryan and Rob are in love with the town and the club. But I also think it's an important reference and it's significant to how any football fan, is committed to their own team. There's lines in the song, take my hand, take my whole life too. And football fans commit to their club. They spend money on their club they shouldn't really spend. They go to games they shouldn't go to the detriment of their relationships and their employment, etc, etc, etc. They live their lives around football and their team. And this is what the series is about. It's not about football, it's about football fans and the community where those fans live and exist. There's such, Wrexham's such a great place. There's so much here to get into, to learn about. It's a historic town that's, had its ups and downs. That's explored in this document. You can see from the trailer. The town's explored, the people are explored and understood and respected. The industry, we see a shot of the factory, which I believe is probably Kronospan in Chirk, a smoking factory. This is what Ryan and Rob took over. You can see at the beginning, standing in the racecourse, standing on the pitch, looking around, in awe of what they've done, in awe of the stadium, the history, realising what they've done, what they've taken on. And throughout the trailer, that fish out of water sort of theme is there. And it's guided by the community. We see them exploring Wrexham Town Centre. you know, fascinated by what they see. Exciting fans, creating a frenzy. As a Q&A, a young boy asks, what's the connection with Wrexham? And Rob replies, there's no connection, it was just a feeling. And Rob especially understands a town like Wrexham, a working class town, a blue collar town, a former coal mining town. Bersham Colliery is over there, 200 yards away from where I'm recording this video. That's the colliery which features the Wrexham sign, the Hollywood style Wrexham sign, which we see at the end of the trailer in a beautiful, beautiful aerial shot. Looks so, you know, so powerful and interesting and gripping. But this is a blue collar town, you know, which continues to fight. There's a line in the trailer. Wrexham is a town that is constantly battling against the odds, or words to that effect. And that's explored in the trailer. That's understood. You know, the steelworks have gone. The brewery, Wrexham Lager, had closed down. It's now coming back. The Roberts family have brought it back brilliantly. That's a metaphor for the town. That's a metaphor for the club. But Rob understands a coal mining town. He's from a coal mining town in Pennsylvania. Ryan is falling in love with the town. He understands the town. He understands the people are amazed that this is happening. It's not until halfway through the trailer that football is properly introduced. Until then, you know, it's the community. It's them understanding the community, experiencing the community. You know, there's a scene when they're touring the racecourse and Rob sees the gym, a room with very basic equipment in there, limited equipment. It looks like a storeroom. And he asks, is that the gym? And the response is, it will be the gym. That's the reality of the Wrexham Football Club needed to be rebuilt. The infrastructure needed to be rebuilt and revitalised. And that's a metaphor for the town. You know, when the football does come in, it's from a fan's perspective for the majority of the scenes. Really, really spectacular crowd footage. I know they give cameras to fans to take to games, to film genuine emotion and action and content. We see the highs and lows of watching a game. You know, there's comments about watching it with your family, your parents, your friends. A beautiful shot of a fan with his son. Beautiful, beautiful footage. But a lot of the football is positive. A lot of it is the fans celebrating, chanting, cheering, players scoring, Mullin scoring, celebrating, the players celebrating. There is some scenes in the changing room of, I believe, Paul Rutherford throwing a water bottle in frustration. We see a player being wheeled away on a stretcher, injured. So the scenes are going to be hard hitting. The behind the scenes footage is going to be hard hitting. They've been filming this for a year and a half, since the beginning. And they've done a fantastic job by the looks of it. They've covered all the themes, all the emotions. But it's a very, very upbeat trailer overall. Very dramatic. You know, I hope it will explore the positive side of Wrexham. There's much more to Wrexham than a town that's struggling. There's fantastic, you know, scenery, fantastic experiences, fantastic locations around Wrexham. One of the biggest industrial estates in Europe is in Wrexham, if not the biggest, you know. But it's had its ups and downs, and it's fighting. The club is fighting. And, you know, Ryan and Rob have got to learn how to run a football club. The hopes of a community are on their shoulders. The pressure. It's all going to come together and weave in and out. It looks a fantastic series that's done the job. You know, this is one not to be missed for any football fan. It's more than just football. It's about people. It's about life. It's about a community. Really, really looks fantastic. Can't wait to see it in August. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you soon.